push came to shove, he denied even knowing him. Jesus knew that he denied it too. So after Peter denied Jesus, Jesus was killed on the cross, and we know that he rose again 3 days later. And for the next 6 weeks or so, Jesus walked around and talked to people and visited and hung out with his disciples a couple of times. And at no time during that period did Jesus and Peter talk about Peter denying that he knew Jesus, until one day. The boys were all out fishing. Peter, John, a whole bunch of the disciples were all out fishing, catching nothing all night. And there's this man on the beach early in the morning, and he goes, "Hey, throw the net on the other side of the boat." And they're like, "Yeah, right, okay. All right, we'll throw it on the other side of the boat." So they do, and they caught so many fish they couldn't haul them in. So they are trying to manage the load, and John looks over on the shore. He goes, "Wait a minute, that's Jesus." And Peter looks over and he goes, "Yes," and he jumps in, Forrest Gump fashion, into the ocean and swims across to Jesus. Jesus has breakfast cooking for him, and he asks Peter, "Do you love me?" And Peter goes, "Yes." 3 times. "Do you love me?" "Yes." "Do you love me?" "Yes." And Jesus restored Peter's relationship. For 6 weeks, Peter had been just horrified at his denial of Jesus. And now Jesus restored their relationship so Peter could go and lead the church. So what's in this for us? Jesus will meet you where you are. It doesn't matter what you've done before. He will pick you up, dust you off, and set you back to work. Do not be afraid to tell Jesus you're ready to follow him. So King Ahab was the king of Israel, the northern kingdom in Israel, and he worshipped any god that walked by, but not God, not Yahweh. King Jehoshaphat, on the other hand, was the king of the southern kingdom of Israel called Judah. He thought God was awesome, so he worshipped God. And the two of them decided to join forces against a common enemy, the king of Aram. And Jehoshaphat wouldn't go into battle until he heard what God had to say about it. He wanted to ask God, should we go into battle? And hear what God had to say. So he said to Ahab, "Hey, do we have a prophet around here that can tell us what God has to say?" And Ahab says, "Well, yeah, there's Micaiah, but I hate him. He never says anything nice to me." Ahab is such a whiner. You should read all about him. But anyway, Jehoshaphat insists, and they call Micaiah, and Micaiah walks in and he says, "Ahab, God set this whole battle up. You're gonna die, man." And do you know what happened? They went into battle anyway. And do you know what happened? Ahab died. Crazy town. So what does this have to do with us? Well, when God says something,
promise of prayer, and fear can't keep us from the Father. Calling his prodigals home. Nothing will change your unfailing love. Sing it out, no one. No one, nothing can ever come between us. No one. No one, nothing can ever come between us. Can ever come between us. Can ever come between us. So unleash our confidence, Jesus. Help us through our unbelief. Nothing will change your unfailing love. 'Cause no one, nothing can ever come between us. No one, nothing can ever come between us. No one, nothing, no come between us, can never come between us. No come between us. No one, nothing.